diesel, diesel, baby, I'm active. Shawty wanna know what's happening. Baby, no cap, I'm captain. Honey, no rings on me, ain't bagging. Diesel, diesel, feeling I'm massive. I kill it like Shaq, I'm shacking. Bad little bitch, she savage. Hit it on top all night, I'm damaged. Bomb, 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 feeling I'm massive. Feeling like bomb, 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 bomb.
I just wait a while, wait a while, wait a while. I just wait a while, wait a while, wait a while. Wait a while, wait a while. I just wanna wait a while, wait a while, wait a while. I just wanna.
I'm running on diesel, diesel, baby, I'm active. Shawty wanna know what's happening. Baby, no cap, I'm captain. Honey, no rings on me, ain't bagging. Diesel, diesel, feeling I'm massive. I kill it like Shaq, I'm shacking. Bad little bitch, she savage. Hit it on top all night, I'm damaged. Bomb, 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 feeling I'm massive. Feeling like bomb, 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 bomb. Dip, slide, when I wanna dive. Hit it to the rhythm all day and night. Raising the vibe, ain't no wasting the time. Gotta shoot my shot till I get what I like. Shawty really wanna fuck and I'm on one. Little homie looking bad, never got on. When it pops on, girl, go pop off. Mommy got that beat, who can't go.
I just wanna. I just wait a while, wait a while, wait a while. I just wait a while, wait a while, wait a while. I just wanna wait a while, wait a while, wait a while. I just wanna wait a while, wait a while, wait a while. I just wanna.
I'm running on diesel, diesel, baby, I'm active.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
And this place is living up to it. He's had a shot! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Traore. Oh, what a... He's had a hit! He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And that has been knocked clear. Great position here. He can get that clear. Traore.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's Messi. And he was quick to react. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Yeah, time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
Ruben Neves. Messi. Masengo. Traore. Gets into some space. Now there's a fine ball. Great chance! Can he finish? Goal! Auxerre! And Auxerre are in front.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Auxerre have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus, as the opposition will inevitably react.
Shot could hits one. They've scored! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
What a moment of brilliance, control and perfect accuracy.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Oh, he's found support out wide.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
David Villa. Auxerre were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even going beyond that defence, then you can start asking more questions. That's really good energy, Peter, the way they defend from the front.
Masengo. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And a header! Oh, good stop by the keeper. Pedri. And the counter is on. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
David Villa. Oh, no joy this time. Traore. Oh, that's well spotted. Ruben Neves. Masengo. Auxerre finding their passes. Foot in. Mbappe. Now it's Pedri. Pedri puts his foot on the gas. Traore. Traore going full tilt down the left. And we've reached half-time. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. Couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's 1 each. So your views on the first half?
Look, this match promised goals, and it certainly hasn't let us down. It's been really, really entertaining.
So both teams heading off for the break. An interesting game has brewed up here, hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but the score at half-time is 1-1. So we're just settling back into this second half. Changes made by neither side from what we understand. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm. Now the finish! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Barcelona have found chances hard to come by, so that's perfectly understandable.
Masengo. Traore. Masengo. The fullback is in acres of space here. Adams with the clearance. They've played it short. Drilled in low. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. It's a sweet ball, that. Stood up well to him there. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now who's going to be first to this? Masengo, pressing high and with purpose. Diomande. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Ruben Neves looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Well, he's been dropping into space and spraying balls all over the pitch, so enough seems enough now.
This is promising. He's beaten the last man. Ribéry, well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And there's green grass ahead of him. Barcelona needed that, they really needed it.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Pass is just off target. Ribéry. Now it's Mbappe. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And he's forced to go back. Diomande. Traore looks to get on the end of this. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
Adams gets a foot in here. Referee has just said play on. Mbappe. He's in plenty of space here. Ribéry. Climbs up big! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. Oh, he's been caught napping. That'll be a throw-in. Barcelona do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Mbappe tries making a foray down the right. Can he latch on to this? Kubo. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. Barcelona have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. He's going for goal! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Martinez. Oh, that's nice. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Messi taking charge of the dead ball. Just off target.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Kubo. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him. You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Oh, nice one too, very nice. Great ball, and he's in here. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And the shot! 2 minutes to be added on.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
And the referee brings it to a close. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all square. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Barcelona must have viewed this game as very winnable, but will no doubt have a healthier respect for this opposition now.
And all that remains... Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this... Mbappe! Neymar. Neymar going full tilt down the left. Van Dijk does really well to win the ball there. And it's Messi. Pedri unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
I think we're actually in for a treat here, Peter, because we get to see Hristo Stoichkov. Never one to stay in the same position. He has a lovely instinct for his trade, and his trade is goals, many of them.
Indeed, Bulgaria's best. And he's got it all! Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Broad smiles all round. It is indeed a fine, fine header.
Well, I don't think he could have asked for a better ball in there, Peter. All he had to do was get in position.
So the game's first significant moment. Header! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Rice. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. David Villa. Davis. Davis. Nice control. Well, that has not gone well. And the shot's on here.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
So nearly the perfect ball.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had...
And the keeper's given it away. Barcelona are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Hernandez. And he cuts out the supply. Looks to clip it forward.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ah, good steal, he just read it. Some good work on the right flank here. Ah, such a clever touch. Oh, well played.
Barcelona really are making good use of that right-hand side. The light is very much the colour green. Look, it's...
And the shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Portugal were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
And it's Neymar. Ah, it's a sweet ball, that. Ruben Neves. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Neymar. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Messi is eyeing up his options in the middle. So who's he going to be aiming for here? And that should get the job done. And back it goes.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
There's no flag. Mbappe. David Villa. Hits one. Oh, it's fallen loose again. And for sure, that was not one of his best.
His radar picked up on that very quickly, and he was first to react.
Now that's well seen too. Now it's Neymar.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Look, it's a run defence's dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Now it's Stoichkov. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Now it's Messi. That is good alertness. And it's lofted through here. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. No way through there. Mbappe. Delivery goes in for the header! And for a moment, time stood still. Neymar. That'll be a throw-in. Mbappe. De Bruyne gets a foot in here. Neymar could try cutting inside. Decent hit! That's really well cleared. And there's his chance to lead the counter. He's played him through. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Oh, that's fabulous. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Barcelona come off having scored the only goal of the game so far. It's been tight, it's been exciting, and there is certainly plenty for us to chew on during the break. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those. There's the hit! Just off target.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Hernandez. Now it's Neymar. Well, that's cause for mild irritation. Ribery. Now it's Messi. Pedri. Now Mbappe. Ribery providing an outlet on that flank. It's a mighty effort! In he goes again! Really well taken goal. A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
And that is as far as they're going to go. And he's there to retrieve it. Almost an hour gone. Barcelona finding their passes. Oh, great ball! Can he finish? That's another chance! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Koundé, that's headed upfield. Davis, shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Yamal in acres of space out wide. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. De Ligt calmly anticipates. Now then, the ball's come loose. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Belletti. Ribery. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Neymar. And that's an errant pass. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Belletti. He's shifting through the gears here. Now it's Messi. He's onside. Oh, shooting chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Aim forwards. Now it's Stoichkov. And Stoichkov! Just a quarter of an hour to play.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 8.
And he's managed to gift it back.
El dorsal 7.
Adams. Messi. Well read, nice interception. And that's put paid to a promising move. He's in a good position here. Barcelona can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
It's a pretty loose pass. Kudus, chip through. Oh, what a ball he's in here! David Villa! It's run loose, who's going to get... Oh, he's been caught on it here! Barcelona have time on their side now, as well as a two-goal lead. It is just about done. Ruben Neves, and it's Messi. 5 minutes left on the clock.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
David Villa. Messi. Yamal. He is through here! Belletti. Ribery. David Villa. Here's Kudus.
2 minutos de descuento.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. He won't be happy with that one. Upamecano. Koundé. Oh, super find. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. And time is up. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and quality, absolute togetherness, and the job. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And already we're underway here. Now it's Son Heung-min. Romario. He's free, he has got space. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Edinson Cavani. He's a top-class finisher, Peter. There's no doubt about that. But it's his clever movement off the ball that gives him the chances to get his finishes away in the first.
It's Cavani! And that is going out for a goal kick. Baresi. David Villa. Messi. And that is expertly dealt with. Haaland. Adams gets across to intercept that. Gently done. Pedri. Shade too heavy. Keeper can pick that up. No, that's been intercepted. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Pedri. David Villa. He's had a shot! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front!
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
Barcelona have taken the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Messi. And it's Messi. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Son Heung-min.
Kuwait clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team.
Palmer gets through on his own, and the finish! Sticks it away! And once more we are all square. You score, we score!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was...
David Villa! Oh, split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
David Villa. Oh, well played. Roberto Carlos. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Pedri. Look at the space here. Real chance! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Messi did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. And here's Cavani. Cavani. Can he finish? Loose. Oh, he's been caught on it, and it's come back out to him. Goal! Barcelona! Into the lead once more. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky. It'll come your way.
Barcelona go into the lead. cleared away.
They'll want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
He's in plenty of space here. It's a mighty effort! It's a goal! And he is away! The launch of a brand new hero. It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unerring.
Superb timing to generate that power through a really strong neck behind it, and he gave the keeper little opportunity.
Barcelona take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Adams is there and he can get that clear.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Just eases him off the ball. Ruben Neves. Well, this man's contribution is, as you would expect, proving terrific.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring, because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
And it's Zico.
Look, it's a run defence's dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
And that'll be the last act of the first half.
Well, it's hard to say whether a 2-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Barcelona head in for half-time with a 3-1 lead. And the action is back on the way. And they've got a throw. That is a great pick out. Van Dijk gets rid without sophistication.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And now they can spring out of defence.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Messi, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Ball is over the line. Konate. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Zico. Romario. And that has been cut short.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
David Villa. And they've got rid. Romario.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, just skips past his man. There's the hit! And it's in! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Number 9, Romario.
Substitution in progress.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. This is threatening to become a really good game.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum.
He's got the shot away! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Barcelona have, after this, fires from distance. Oh, bang on target. So, third corner of the game. In for a header! He can get that clear. That's a decent clearance.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
And that could set him on his way. And a shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Substitutions taking place.
Barcelona making consecutive changes here.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
And now a sudden chance to counter. He's having a hit! That carried quite a threat. So their fourth corner of the game. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. That's a sharp pass. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. And Messi! Wanted to outwit the keeper, but a shade off target.
Messi really would relish another crack at that same challenge, I suspect.
Substitution on the field. Number 9.
So here comes a substitution. So time for a potential game changer.
Well, it's going to make for a frantic end, Peter. Let's hope he's got enough time to make the impact he wants.
Roberto Carlos.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Oh, and he's through the middle. Oh, that's ambitious. Now that's well seen too. Messi. Ribery. And there's green grass ahead of him. Mbappe! It's in! That is his ton! And does he not know it? Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
And he's let fly. Oh, superb reflexes from the keeper. They're up to 5 corners now. And that should get the job done. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Oh, played right into his path. And the flag has stayed down. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Kudus. And here's Messi. Baresi did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Well-timed, excellent interception. Upamecano. Ribery. For Messi. Kudus. And it's Messi. Pass somewhat off target. Mbappe! Mbappe! They are rampant! And the lead is extended still further. Oh, delicious, such devilish... And we're done. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate... Well, little question that this is the box office game at this level today. Thank you for joining us. You've made a very good choice. There's so much resting on the game. It should be a cracker. Well, since it first opened its doors back in the mid-1990s, this most splendid of venues in European football has delivered so many memorable games, and it is time once more to lose ourselves in these superb scenes. Just feel it. We have already started here. Barcelona cannot consider the option of defeat. It's not a question of want, but must. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. Big header! Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
And that's really well manoeuvred. Well, that has not gone well. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him,
He's got the shot away! Showing good feet. Strokes it back.
just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
He gets big! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Look, the defending wasn't too clever on that last chance. The cross had to be denied.
Zubimendi. Koundé. Mosquera. Koundé. Zubimendi. Barcelona finding their passes. Barcelona are applying all the early pressure.
Well, they've made all the inroads and their confidence is taking on a growth spurt.
That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Well, it's gone out again, and so we'll have a repeat corner. Corner number 2, then. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Zubimendi tries to clear, and it's Ribéry. Ribéry, this is promising. Pedri did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That is ended up in no man's land. Ruben Neves. Cavani.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
There's the hit! Your impression so far, Jim?
Barcelona have definitely started much the stronger. They're far more creative.
Messi. Pedri. And he's been shifted off it. Zubimendi. Barcelona have it back and can go again. Batistuta gets flagged offside. Very nearly half an hour gone here. And it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Rodri. Pedri. And here's Cavani. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. He's found a way through. He saw the danger and he went crashing in. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. That's a pretty loose pass. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Koundé. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Nicely weighted ball. Ruben Neves. It's Ribéry. David Villa. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. He's through here. Oh, that's fabulous. Whistle's gone, that's foul.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
And it's Messi. Played out towards the right wing. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Messi. Foot in. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Rodri. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Beraldo. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Barcelona may probably be feeling a little aggrieved about not capitalising on such a bright start. Their mood at half-time should be more upbeat. The glass remains half full and it should spur them on.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And we are... Ribéry! Oh, that's quite incredible!
As responses to a half-time team talk go, that tops the lot. Of course, it enhances his reputation, and it has to give this team a surge of belief, surely. Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, Peter, this now poses the question of stick or twist. Do they immediately go for another one, or sit back and wait patiently for the opportunity to break?
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, they could be caught out here. Pedri. Mbappe. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Yamal.
They'll want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
He rises! Firm header, just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort. Barcelona are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
And it's Cavani. That is a great ball. Can he finish? They've scored! And this is getting better and better.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Number 23.
Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Number 11.
Pedri.
Cavani.
He steps in, and that's the end of that.
Is number 20.
Barcelona still have the cards to affect this game. Cleared without complication. And they win it back again. Nicely worked. Rodri. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Davis. And it's Ribéry. Mbappe has a shot! Pass somewhat off target. Davis. Now it's Pedri. And claimed it back swiftly. Diogo Costa deals with it effortlessly. Batistuta. And he's managed to get free. Pedri. Half an hour gone in the second half. And it's Ribéry. In with the challenge. Pedri. Gets his pass away.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 8.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Ruben Neves. Coming on the field. Number 7.
Mbappe. He's had a hit. It's in.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Substitutions taking place.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Fabio Silva getting the call here in what can be interpreted as a clear show of intent.
Well, this could lead to the injection of energy that might disrupt the rhythm of their opponents.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, they've given themselves a chance here, but now it's a case of getting the balance right between attack and defence, and that's not easy.
Fabio Silva. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Now, can he find a finish?
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
David Villa tries a shot! He has done it! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, look, he moves and manufactures in unique fashion. This guy is sheer class.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Lisandro Martinez does well to get it back. Can he spark a counter here?
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Decent progress down the left. He is through here. Kudus. He's tried one. Hits off target and by quite a way. Four added minutes on the board. And here's Messi. David Villa. And the shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Villa is offering a right smile there.
Barcelona have their third corner. Mosquera attempts a clearance. And the cup, and another try! Cleared away. Well, now it's a race for the ball. And that may well be that. That is that. A win, a triumph, a time to crank up the music, charge the glass. Barcelona take up their starting position ahead of what will be another manic dash towards the finish line. A finish line beyond which lies pastures substantially greener, substantially more fertile, substantially more lucrative. They really do want to get off to a flyer here. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. The action has already started. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Barcelona are looking to break at pace. And no, that was never going to make it. Great work on the overlap. Certain amount of room for debate here, but a goal kick's been given. David Villa. Pedri. Pedri showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Messi, with 200 games under his belt now, the standout name from both lineups. Don't you reckon, Jim?
Yeah, and he's proven himself to be quite a player in the last 199, Peter. Flexible, adaptable, showing a real tactical aptitude, and number 200 should be no different. Lamine Yamal really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
And it's Conte. Pedri, looking for the runner. He could be in here. He's found a way through. David Villa! Goal! Barcelona! Oh, delicious. Such devilish curl.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And the pass is intercepted. Fiddles it through. He's in space and looking for options. Davis can get it clear. Chance here to counter. Now it's Messi. Oh, what has happened here? He's got the shot away! They've done it! And on this day, when he celebrates his 200th appearance, a memorable moment.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was fence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And now they can spring out of defence. Messi proving dependable as ever. Another terrific day at the office for him.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring, because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
Ruben Neves. Mbappe. And that has been knocked clear. Neither of these two want to come off second best. This might spell danger. Pedri. And it's Messi. Yamal.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Balde has it in a wide position. Tries to get it clear. Barcelona have got it back and they'll have another go.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Beckenbauer. Mbappe. Good spot, he's seen the run.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Oh, here's a chance! That is decidedly lacking.
Barcelona are showing good urgency, but they have to place more emphasis on service into the box.
Ruben Neves. Barcelona looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. And it's the goalkeepers to claim. Ruben Neves. And Balde. Ruben Neves. And Balde. White. Yamal. That's been cut out, well played. Ribery. Always onto this. Picked out brilliantly. Great hit! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Cavani has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
And the first half is done. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, they had their opponents reeling in that half, Peter, and the break may influence a change somehow, but don't hold me to it.
Barcelona go in at half-time on a comfortable two-goal cushion. There's the start of the second half. Ruben Neves. David Villa. Davis is charging up on the overlap.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Ruben Neves. Messi. Van Dijk. And Adams. White kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And he's intervened well there. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. And it's Davis. Messi does have his name on the score sheet, of course. He's free, he has got space. Kante defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Davis spots it and intercepts. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Early stages of the second half, and still two between them. It's Neymar! It's anyone's ball now. Decent strike, kept it fizzing low. Oh, that's well spotted. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing.
Neymar really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Now it's Mbappe. That's a shade optimistic. Belletti. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Messi. That is good strength. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Ribery. Conte. Balde. Now Mbappe. And he's been shifted off it. Messi. Interesting ball. And that is expertly dealt with. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, no joy this time.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
He has found the way through. Van Dijk attempts a clearance. Now it's Neymar. Van Dijk gets it clear. And that's been won straight back. And he's running through. Messi. And it's Messi. Neymar. Messi! Now, who's going to be first to this? He's looking to set free a runner. Yamal! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Spirited to say the least. Certainly gave this crowd something to really cheer about.
Barcelona choosing to make the first change.
Yeah, it's about time I think we saw some activity from the bench, but it's debatable as to what level of impact can be made from here. It's pretty late.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
David Villa. So what can they make of this? Leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight. Kudus. David Villa. Now it's Mbappe. Kubo. Chipped through. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Kubo. Well read, nice interception. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Habrá un minuto de
Back into the middle. Neymar. Look at the space here. Kubo. That's that, the end. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and quality, absolute togetherness, and the job is... Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. And already we're underway here. And it's Davis. He's played him through. Messi. Cross flung in, big header! There it is!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
The goal scorer for Barcelona.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. That is good alertness. Oh, what has happened here? Dembele? And he's taking no chances there. He's picked his way through. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. And we have our very first corner. Adams is there to clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, that's been cut out, well played. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Cavani. Ribéry. Belletti. That's going to go a long way. Garnacho. Dembele. That is a brilliant interception. That's headed upfield. And here's Mohamed Salah. Palmer. That's good defending, very good defending. Jones. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And a goal kick. And he's picked out the run. Garnacho. Garnacho!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Mohamed Salah. It's Salah! It's there! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen.
And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, that's a measured delight. The curl he applied was immaculate.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Into the channel. And he was alert to it. Ribéry.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Played back in. Can he put it away?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Taken back almost at once. Pedri. Oh, that looks a good ball through. And the shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
That's a decent clearance. And it's Belletti. And now they can spring out of defence. Barcelona can try it again now. Barcelona have their second corner now. Oh, smashing header! Cleared without complication. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now Messi! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Well, one sloppy lapse like that can do a lot of damage, and it was triggered by the closing down.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, that's a nice ball. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Pedri. Now it's Messi. Ribery. It's Belletti.
Well played and well cleared.
Dembele gets his pass away. Oh, that's fabulous. Now, can he find a finish? Tries a shot! And that has fair fizzed. It's their second corner of the game. Palmer goes short. And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. Corner number 3 coming up. Chance! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Oh, that wasn't far away. Corner number 4 coming up here. And it's hoisted clear. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Mohamed Salah. The ball has bounced loose now. They're up to 5 corners now. He rises! No, not the best of headers. Belletti. Bellingham. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ribery. He's through here. He's found a way through.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
And he was quick to react. Looking for the run. David Villa. Hits one! Marvellous goal!
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
So we have a... And the referee brings the first half to a close. So after a truly engaging first half, it remains right on edge. Things still very much in the mix in what is shaping up to be a super contest. 2-1 the score at the break, and every indication that both parties are capable of adding more. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. And if you're just back from your break, it's Cavani! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Neatly clipped into space. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pedri shapes to shoot! Sticks it away! And this is getting better and better. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
Barcelona take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Belletti. Ribery.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated.
Ruben Neves. And it's Van Dijk. Adams. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's a sharp pass. Ribéry. Ribéry tries making a foray down the right. Garnacho. Palmer was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
30.
Now it's Ribéry. Oh, he's found some space here. Adams spots it and intercepts. David Villa. Cavani! Oh, just fizzes past the post.
Oh, how close was that to going in? It only required the smallest of tweaks.
And he's had it nicked away. Hernandez running with the ball. David Villa. David Villa. Good driving run. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Dembele. He can get that clear.
Palmer, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Decent progress down the left. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. And here's Sané. It's a good run down the right. Danger averted for now. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, this guy, Theo Hernandez, for me, has evolved into one of the best fullbacks, Peter. Certainly in terms of attacking contributions, you'd be hard-pressed to find someone as good as he is in the final third, especially with the movement that allows him to receive the ball in those little pockets of space.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Sané with the cross. Oh, what a climb!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
David Villa. Pedri. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So
Sané! And the ball's come loose here. Oh, he's been caught napping. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And that could set him on his way. Oh, good ball. Oh no, this does not look good. Rudiger has been caught there, it's a foul. And it's Sané. Messi. And the counter is on. Barcelona, and here's a chance! That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
well, that was smashed with venom, violence even. All he had to do was hit the target. It's such a shame.
Messi. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's picked out the run. He rises! Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Out of play for a throw. David Villa.
The United Arab Emirates clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
And so we have the first set piece of the game. Ruben Neves is standing over this one. Messi! Oh, smart save, he had plenty to do.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Sané. Gonzalo Ramos. Messi. David Villa. Partey does well to get it back. And it's Oxlade-Chamberlain. Sané in acres of space out wide. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Pedri looks to clip it forward, and there's green grass ahead of him. Pedri is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Ribéry. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Sané chooses to go cross-field. Van Dijk. Good running, strong and purposeful. Oh, played right into his path. He's found a way through. Can he finish? Goal!
Look, there are always tactical adjustments for any coach to make at half-time, but when your star man gives you a critical lead just before the break, everyone will be paying extra attention. It really is the ideal tonic. Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
This possibly the last play of the half. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Peter, this is far from a lost cause. Yes, they've been hit once by a pacey opposition, but they've asserted more control and look capable.
Barcelona come off having scored the only goal of the game so far. It's been tight, it's been exciting, and there is certainly plenty for us to chew on during the break. And the game has already resumed here. He's had a shot! No mistake! That is his ton, and does he not know it?
The invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
We're looking at a very different game now.
And Messi! That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
United Arab Emirates have their second corner now. Tries to get it clear. It's a sweet ball, that. Pass somewhat off target.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Rudiger kept his eye on it, and he's there. Valverde. Mbappe. And he's there to get it away. That'll be a throw. Good steal, he just read it.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Valverde, and it's Messi. Mbappe providing an outlet on that flank. Adams gets rid without sophistication. Oxlade-Chamberlain. Cross flung in towards the middle. They want to be quick to recover this. Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
Sané has it out wide and in space. Messi.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Oh, that's well spotted. Cavani. Ribéry. Mbappe. United Arab Emirates do have a chance to counter here.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Yep, it's a corner.
Substitutions taking place.
United Arab Emirates have their third corner. And he's gone looking for safety. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's having a go! Oh, that was no routine save.
Cristiano Ronaldo clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
United Arab Emirates get their fourth corner. United Arab Emirates with another chance from a corner. They're up to 5 corners now. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Van Dijk is there and he can get that clear. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Davis kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It'll be a throw-in. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well timed, excellent interception. Anthony, good spot, he's seen the run. He's got away. Oh, such a clever touch. Sarri. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Gakpo. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. Yeah, we get to see this more and more, defenders popping up in these positions.
That'll be a corner. United Arab Emirates have the chance to go the other way. And here's Messi. Well, that is one way to stop him. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Kudus. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Valverde. Gakpo. Martinez.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
4 extra minutes added on. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that's it. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid win, which will be welcomed all round. David Villa taking in the accolade.
I'm running on diesel, diesel, baby, I'm active. Shawty wanna know what's happening. Baby, no cap, I'm captain. Honey, no rings on me, ain't bagging. Diesel, diesel, feeling I'm massive. I kill it like Shaq, I'm Shaqin'. That little bitch, she savage. Hit it on top all night, I'm damaged. Bomb, 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 bomb.